still do either. He had no clue.
We can talk about that in a second. I said, yeah, come on, bro. I'm ready.
I am a barber artist. Master barber artist at that. Some say I'm an entrepreneur, but I just put my hands in the right things most of the time, you know.
Honestly, you probably don't feel like an entrepreneur because it's your purpose.
That's it.
You're living out your purpose. You take an action on what you were meant to do.
Yeah, I mean, high school I threw parties, so throwing parties was mostly just finding out my peers and what they wanted. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So in my eyes, this is what I see. Everybody wants to look good, so you come to the shop, you look good. Then everybody wants to have a good time, and in those parties, we had great times. You know what I mean? So that's the part about me opening the bar and everything. I got some great barbers in there. They awesome,
man. Let's talk about them. Who you got in the shop? Who's the starting lineup?
We got Chris, we got Daisy, we got Connor, we got Rico, and I got a surprise guest probably after the holidays come and join us.
Really?
Yeah. We had Bebo, but Bebo, he starts to weld during the wintertime, which is the perfect time to weld. So
gotcha.
We let him do his thing. He'll probably be back in the summertime. Everybody comes from a different walk of life, you know?
Yeah.
Because I meet spiritually with everybody, you know. Color of skin don't matter, sexual preference, anything like that. It doesn't matter to me. I link souls. So once I link your soul, I see how beautiful it is. And most of those barbers that I've grown, that I've grown to meet and have in the shop, I linked up with them on a different level than anyone else. Yeah. Most of the time, everybody, I get a lot of inboxes all day long. I want to learn this. I want to do this. But to me, barbering is an artistry that if you don't have it, you don't have it. It's not something you can go to school and learn. Yeah, they can learn. They can show you, but it won't be a long-standing career for you if it's not something that you're brought here to do. And most of the time, well, all the time, the people that I've met that work in the barbershop, they are called to do this. And it's not just male grooming itself. Okay. It's the ability to actually connect with a person on a professional level, though. Mm-hmm. For that person to be able to sit in your chair and tell you about everything. There's some people that sit and tell me about their home personal life, and I give that advice. And throughout their time with me, coming to get their hair cut and having a good time, we've grown through situations together, and I've helped them. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll pick a situation that they're going through, and throughout the time that they're sitting in my chair, we're building on that situation. I have had a kid working at, I think it was like McDonald's or something, right? When I first met him, young kid, he wasn't making much money, wasn't doing anything. And throughout the time with me, now he just bought a brand new truck, bought him a house. Now he's having a kid. He's about to get married. Just taking those walks. And sometimes you need someone outside of your family or outside of just general relationships in your life to tell you things that you need to hear. Yes. Most of the time, outside influences are the best influences. And as barbers, we're that outside influence. You'll never expect me to sit you down and give you the proper advice.
Right.
But you sit down in a comfortable place, such as the barbershop, everybody's laughing and having fun. And you just feel like you can take all your troubles and just sit it there. And I help you put them in order. And by the time you leave with a whole order of life, where you going, your trajectory, and you got a good haircut.
And you're looking good.
Man,
I Doe cuts my hair, is looking for it. Look at that.
You know what I mean?
And he does great, but it's even being around him and his energy, and it's contagious for sure. Being that, like the way you just expressed what you just expressed, man, is so powerful. Who was the biggest influential people in your life coming up? Like who had that those talks to you, like, or just instilled that by action? Like you followed their actions while they would.
You know what? I'm gonna take a general answer to that, but I'm gonna dissect it for you.
All right.
I feel like God was one of the biggest influences, and I'm not saying that I'm a church going person and I read the Bible. Well, I dip and dabble in the Bible, but that's not what I'm talking about when I say God is my influences. Everything that I've been through in my life, all the obstacles that I've been through, and I always asked, why am I going through this? But it's not for me. It's for me to explain to someone else. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So if I go through something such as like a bad breakup, you know, and I'm wondering like, why is this going on in my life? But it helps me to help the next person that's sitting in my chair. And what makes me realize is when this person starts to talk and I can meet them on a spiritual level, and I've been there. Now I can tell you how to come out of that. Wow. I can give you that advice that you need to get up and stand up. And that's what I mean by God gave me most of my influence.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I feel
walking through my trials and tribulations.
Yeah, man. That's beautiful, bro. Thank you. I mean that, dude. That's deep, bro.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
You know, you go through those things. You go through everything that you go through for a reason, and the reason is to build you to be the person that you're supposed to be. You know, and I'm not done being the person I'm supposed to be. I still go through things daily. You know, every day I wake up, it's something different. But what helps me get through it is understanding the bigger picture. Once you understand the bigger picture, you can go through anything. Yeah, I lost my mama. You know, that in general broke me. You know, that broke me.
Yeah.
But understanding there's a bigger picture. There's another child out there that's going through what I went through. And not only just that situation, losing your mom, but losing anything in your life that has that big of an impact on you. Losing someone that actually brought you here has an impact in general. Everything that really matters starts to really matter for you. Mm-hmm. All the little things, they start to matter to you. Before all that stuff happens, you're just going through this world freely. But it takes something big like that to be removed from your life, for God to make you understand, don't take everything for granted. If I give it to you, cherish it. There's a reason why I gave it to you. Now, it's okay to be upset about whatever you're going through. It's okay, because that's just natural human instincts to be upset. But remember why. Mm-hmm. That'll help you through it.
You're a powerful young man, bro. That's powerful. See, a lot of people don't see this side of you, bro.
No, they don't. They don't. And unless you're a client of mine, then you know who I am. For me, my safe haven is that barbershop. That is everything to me. If I go days without being there, I don't feel right. Something's wrong.
Well, thanks again. I love you, bro.
Yeah, man, love you too,
yes,
bro.
sir. Thank you guys for tuning in. This has been awesome. Dorian Williams, a.k.a. Mr. Doe. Doe himself. There he is. Yay. Yay. Thank you, guys. All right, cool, man. Oh, I didn't hit record. I'm playing.